Okay, I apply the poison to my blade. Okay, cool. That's an action, so your turn's done. Wait, that's a whole action? I thought that would be free, maybe a bonus action at most. No, I'm sorry, it's a full action.
One eternity later.
Okay, it's your turn again. Oh, amazing. Okay, I attack them with my poison blade. That is an 18 to hit. Cool, that's a hit. Okay, so on top of the damage, they actually have to make a DC 10 Constitution save against the poison. All right, they succeed. Really? So what, the poison was just basically, completely useless. Yeah. Hello and welcome to Grit and Glory, the brand new TTRPG that is ready to upgrade your gaming experience. I have great news. The Kickstarter for Grit and Glory, for this project to be actually, become a reality, it's live right now. It's from the 24th of September until the 24th of October. So go back it ASAP. But, you're here now, you might as well give us a little like, comment and subscribe. Just help appease the YouTube algorithm, grow the channel a little bit so we can get more amazing people like you on board. But that's enough with the very shameful plugging. On with the video. So, D&D poisons are actually really cool. Yeah, I mean, you might expect me to bash them or something like that because negativity is a lot more popular on the internet, but I really can't say that I hate them. I love them. They're one of my favorite parts of the game, and I have tried to use them quite a lot. Emphasis on the word tried, because whilst they are really, really cool, I personally don't think they've been integrated into the system as well as they could have.
Poison is a woman's weapon.
No, Ned, it's not because I'm a man. That's not why poisons suck. The real reason is because, well, let me just show you actually. Let me look at the basic poison, for example. 1, it costs 100 gold pieces. 2, it is a DC 10 Constitution save. 3, on a failure, the only thing that happens is they gain the poisoned condition. So, in short, that is awful.
This guy stinks!
So, if you don't understand why that sucks, let me explain. I'll start at the beginning. So point 3, it applies the poisoned condition. Now, it is a poison, so that makes sense. But what does the poison condition actually do? Well, it applies disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So not really that much. I mean, if you get this off, it's not even really that worth it for 100 gold. And that probably won't happen anyway because of point 2. It is a DC 10 Constitution save, which DC 10 is crap, and Constitution monsters are almost always amazing at Constitution. So basically, they're almost always going to succeed, and even if they don't, it really isn't worth it. So you've pretty much always wasted your 100 gold. And the thing is, you could have just spent that on 2 health potions. Not only is their effect guaranteed, but it is to bring back HP, which can be very useful. I mean, since there's no downside to going down in D&D, you might as well just carry it around and pop it in your friend's mouth. He's back up to 4 HP. It's not a lot, but he's fully capable of doing anything anyway. But that was just the basic poison. So let me give the system some credit. It's got quite a lot of them. So let's check out some other ones. There is the purple worm poison or the wyvern poison. I mean, they're both pretty strong, but
nothing someone says before the word but really counts.
They both cost ridiculous amounts of gold. I mean, ridiculous amounts of gold. And by the time you get that much gold, as the game is supposed to progress at least, they become trivial again. The amount of damage they deal is good, but not at that level. And the thing is, they deal poison damage, which is an inherent weakness of all poisons, because it's the worst damage type in the game. As in, it's the type that has the most creatures that are resistant and immune to it. So you're most likely going to be dealing half damage anyway if you deal any damage at all. It is just simply not worth the gold. But what if you don't want to spend the gold? I suppose you could just steal them, but that's not a very sustainable and reliable practice. So what if you want to craft them instead? Well, you're in luck. No, sorry, you're not lucky, because D&D's crafting system stinks. It is awful. Basically, you'll still have to pay a crap load of gold, half the amount of the normal, but now you'll just have to spend weeks of your time until it arrives. And the kicker is that with the same amount of gold and time, you could have crafted something that's far stronger that will last far longer than a minute.
That was fast.
The thing is, even the really cool and flavorful poisons usually aren't worth crafting. That's even if you have the gold and time to do it. Let's look at one of my favorite ones, Midnight Tears. It is so flavorful and thematic and cool. The time delay makes for a perfect assassination. It really fits in with a political intrigue type of campaign. The thing is though, this is D&D, and D&D is just so combat focused in its mechanics that it really doesn't fit in here. There is no room for that political intrigue campaign.
This is not one of us.
So how does Grit and Glory fix the problem? Well, if you look at the poison list initially, it looks quite similar. We have, the basic poisons, the high damage poisons, the more exotic poisons. But one of the first things you'll probably notice is that I think we've priced them much more reasonably than in D&D. However, that is not the only change we've made. We've also included an entire talent tree for poisons. This can be changing them from making them easier to craft, making them last longer, or even altering their behavior entirely. But a lot of the changes that aren't related to poisons actually help them out quite a lot. For example, in combat, using AP means that applying your poison doesn't have to take your entire action or bonus action. Just one action point, really quick and easy, so it makes it a lot more fluid and able to fit into your turn. But that isn't really where poisons shine, in my opinion. We've added so much content outside of combat that campaigns that are focused on political intrigue fit in this system a lot easier, which sets the setting and the stage for poisons to become far more useful far more often. So if you're ready to take out the competition without being seen, then maybe it's time to try out Grit and Glory. I hope you enjoyed that video in all of its nerdy glory, but now is time to talk about the Kickstarter. It is really important. I can't stress this enough. As much work as me and the team have put into this game, it simply cannot become a reality without the backing of people like you. So if you can go and check it out in the description below, that would actually help us with getting these books printed and getting them shipped out to tables like yourself. In the meantime though, once you've finished all of that and given all of your money to us, you might as well check out some of these two videos here.